Hello and welcome to the second set of Week 6. Here we are with an exciting matchup. The Athenian Absols, led by Finn, an undefeated team so far in the league. 5-0, going up against the Marana Tops, coached by Sigmund. Currently 3-2, hoping to outwit his opponent and get the first win of the season over Finn. Nobody's been able to do it so far, but Sigmund's gonna get a try. Let's jump into game 1 and see how the set goes. And we have Jirachi versus Metagross, the Steel Psychic matchup. Goes to Moltres. Now, is this the same Crit Fisher that we saw from last week? Is this running Scope Lens? Goes to Doug. Howl Arcanine. Crazy. Crazy Sigmund. Goes to Doug. And wins the speed tie against the Earthquake on the other Doug trio. Assuming it was a speed tie. Gets the substitute off. Now Moltres in a spot where he can just click Will-O-Wisp if it wants. And it does. Aerodactyl is burned. Rock Slides on the Swampert. Good switch in. Good defensive pivot. Good Rock Resist. And he brought the Ludicolo. When you go up against a Swampert team, Suicune team, any of those annoying water types, Ludicolo is a pretty good answer. Been trying to get the Toxic off from Ludicolo. It's not happening. And it's a Drill Peck Zapdos. That hurts. Gets the freeze from the Ice Beam, though. Oh my goodness. Gonna synthesis up. Ludicolo's staying healthy. Probably gonna try to press him to Leech Seed, yeah. This guy's just dancing. Should have played the Mirror B music. This guy's just dancing. Predicts the switch. Gets Leech Seed on the Blissey. Are we gonna see another one? Goes for the Ice Beam. He's in his head. Sigmund's in his head. Misses the Leech Seed though. Expecting more switches. Sigmund's gonna get a good amount of hacks this season. Yeah, I would say occasionally there's been some crazy hacks. There's a lot of hacks in Gen 3 in general, though. Benny. Ice Beam critical hit? What hacks are you talking about? My guy, Sigmund, critting his Ice Beams. Come on, getting his freezes, his well-earned freezes. Finn's still with Blissey, Swampert, Jirachi. It's an annoying defensive core to try to break through. And with Aerodactyl burned, it's a lot of weight put on Pokemon like Metagross here. But if Doug can get in safely, Jirachi's dead. This is a great opportunity for us to pause and ask, what animal is Ludicolo based on? Like a platypus? And it's gone. Doug Trio gets in on the Jirachi. Good switches. That was a good call by Sigmund. Crit Fisher is here, knowing that it's locked into Earthquake. Swaps to Starmie. Finn loves pressing Substitute. Hidden Power Grass doing some big damage on the Starmie. I feel like Hazards would be so valuable for either of these sides right now. There's a lot of switching going on. Starmie comes in on the Flamethrower, exactly what it wants. Creating this Quick Surf or T-Wave. Pretty good. Goes to Meta. Ooh, big Flamethrower. It's about half. I'm just gonna boom, get rid of the Blissey, and with that, it all comes down to Swampert and Moltres, but with Ludicolo still into play, as well as Starmie, I think this is Sigmund's game to win. It's a tight game one, though. Misses some leech seeds. A lot of missed leech seeds. Predicting to switch too much. I think he just got a swing on this Swampert. As soon as he swings, Finn will probably switch though. And there it is. Let's see. No, he just went for the synthesis. That's smart. How much does a flamethrower do to Ludicolo? Definitely not 72%. 34. It's bulky. Keeping the Moltres out of sub-range. But now flamethrower should kill, yeah. But Starmie is able to come in, and I think we're just surfing our way to victory now. Surf, surf, and then, if needed, Doug can clean up with Earthquake. Looks like it should go to Sigmund. We're just going to see both sides trade down. Starmie might go out, but then Doug will clean up. Yeah. Now Doug Earthquake should finish the job. Gonna try to protect recover just to get some chip healing, but 31%, definitely gonna do 31% from Earthquake. Sigmund takes a really close game one. That freeze on Zapdos was pretty huge, but I mean, there was a lot of back and forth RNG going on. Tight win from Sigmund, you gotta be proud of that one. Good clicks from both players, though. Let's go to game two. See how the set progresses. This time, leading Swampert and Metagross. Gonna go to Ludicolo. Once again, there's the Swampert check. And Swampert stays in. Takes a huge amount from Hidden Power Grass. Oh man, but Finn really was annoyed by that Ludicolo last game. Wants to get the Toxic on it. Doesn't matter what it takes. Wouldn't be surprised if he calculated the Hidden Power Grass damage to make sure the Swampert would live. And Fartcanine is in, getting a Howl off, but now it's paralyzed. That's going to cripple it. Goes for another Howl. Has Flamethrower for the Jirachi, though. Hits through the... Doesn't care about the Reflect. Alright, now hear me out. Sigmund wants to click Extreme Speed here, right? Okay, Parrot on the Protector. Parrot on... Oh my goodness. Can this Arcanine do something, please? Parrot again! Oh my gosh. That Arcanine was about to do something, I swear. I swear, guys, that Arcanine was gonna do something. It didn't, though, sadly. Fartcanine, like a wet fart. Sadly, it just passed through. Back to Jirachi. This Ludicolo says, I don't care that I have a Toxic on me, I'm gonna be as annoying as possible. Here's the Starmie. And Finn, already with Swampert back up to 61%, doing a great job just using Protect to let it keep generating HP, healing up. Goes to Doug, Swampert's in at 67%, you can't risk it, so you go back to Ludicolo, yep. But you know he's going to get a Protect off. And just chip out the Toxic some more. Goes to Moltres on the HP Grass. And now with Toxic damage, Flamethrower is going to hurt. So it chooses to switch to Blissey. Does the Ludicolo have a water attack? Did it use one last game, or is it just Hidden Power and Ice Beam? This Ludicolo's a pain. It's good that he got that Toxic off on it, but even with the Toxic on it, it's a pain. Ooh, catches the Zapdos coming in and gets a T-Wave off. This is looking tight on both sides. Sigmund is down a Pokemon, though. Arcanine didn't really do much. Gets another freeze! This Ludicolo's crazy! Jirachi coming in on the meta. Goes for a Rock Slide, maybe expecting a Moltres switch in on an Earthquake? Interesting. It's Icy Wind. This Jirachi is a pain. See, that's the cool thing about Finn, is that he's been bringing, like, max speed, max special attack Jirachi. And so for him to kind of switch it up like that, I feel like a lot of people are expecting him to just keep running the offensive Jirachi. No, this is the annoying defensive Jirachi that's going to put up Reflect and, like, never die. And hit you with Icy Wind and make you slow. It's a pain. Sigma just trying to spread paralysis as much as he can. Oh, but Doug comes in with an Ice Beam. Sigma in a rough spot. Oh man, but gets the full para. Huge Meteor Mash. Okay, 30% on Swampert. Gets the attack boost. It's not... I don't think it's worth it, dog. Gets another attack boost? Doubles his attack. That's crazy RNG. Okay, but now Doug is here. The fun police. Party's over. And looking really rough for Sigmund. Jirachi only took 20%. It's gonna need like a crit or something from Aerodactyl to... On Reflect is up. Yeah, Sigmund's in a rough spot. Ludicolo's out. No, Synthesis, never mind. 1%. The range. This Ludicolo refusing to die. This Ludicolo refusing to die. What a menace. What a menace. He refuses to go. Ice Beam on. The Zapdos. Starmie's gone. It's literally just Aerodactyl and like a 17% Ludicolo against 5 Pokemon. One down. Jirachi's at 41% though. Gets a crit. Okay, wait. No way. Moltres gets the Will-O-Wisp off. Good. How much health is Blissey at? Blissey's at 13%. Wait. Oh my gosh. No way. This is ridiculous. Just gets a... The Rock Slide misses! No! That's crazy! The crit on the Jirachi combined with the Rock Slide miss. Ah! That's wild. That was a crazy match. That was bonkers. Man, well, Finn takes his first loss of the season. Sigmund up 4-2. Earns his 4th badge, the Feather Badge. Congratulations, Sigmund. That was a tight set. That was a lot of back and forth. Oh my gosh. Well, congrats to both players. That was a wild ending. Yeah, there's a little bit of RNG there with that Aerodactyl at the end, but... Oh man, that was wild. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next stream. Peace out.